Hello guys, Jeff Butler. Welcome back to the channel. And today I have another unboxing video, this time from Bellum bricks. Although this one should be a little bit special, hopefully. And you'll see later. Yeah, anyways, let's just get into it. So this time, our good friends at PBB came out with a new release. But this time it is Dot44, or P.44, or P.dot, or whatever you want to call it. The later version of the electrician camouflage. Here's everything in the bag. And let's just do our ASMR here. Alright, ASMR, let's go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's real nice. But yeah, it's pretty good. Comes with business card and the socials and the obligatory sticker. Love that. Here's my freebie. Probably never going to use it, so that's just how it is. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and set everything up. Hello guys, Facecam Butler here. So before we go on and watch the rest of the video, I'm just cutting in here to let you guys know about a special promotion that our good friends over at Bellum Bricks have decided to do. So we already did this before. A while ago they approached me and we just did a 10% discount thing, and he approached me again, and we're going to have another month with a 10% off coupon here. I didn't ask him to do this. He just went up to me. He's like, "Hey, JF Butler, you want to do this?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, more money, more money for everyone." So that's great. The code is at the bottom here of the screen. Hopefully you can see that. Although the code might be incorrect. I am looking at this after the fact. At the end, it's 0225. It might be 2025. By the way, the code starts on Friday, the 21st of February. So tomorrow, when this video goes up. And the code goes until the 9th of March. And also unlimited uses. And also he is doing a restock tomorrow, or should be. Of course, things might change, but there will be a restock very soon, and also should be a release that's coming up soon, so you can use it for that. But yeah, it's JFB underscore 10% underscore off underscore 0225 or 2025. That might be a typo. And here's a quick showcase of what they may have on their website. I'm pretty sure this guy is sold out, but he's one of the Luftwaffe guys, the Brit boys. I apologize for the bad lighting, by the way. But super nice. I love the British. And I actually also think this one is sold out, but other bodies are available. There's also a lot of Dutch electricians left if you want to check them out. I know the arms look like they're on the wrong side. My camera is actually mirrored, so don't worry about this. But yeah, it looks really good. Highly recommend these guys. Here is a machine gunner from his Splinter release. Looks super nice. Love it. And then here's a Dot44 guy from the latest release with the oak helmet. And the discount goes for everything, by the way. So like helmets, heads, accessories, most importantly bodies, everything goes on discount. So it's going to be a good time. Once again, thanks so much for Bellum Bricks for doing this. He didn't have to do this, but he did it anyway. So thank you so much, and back to the video. Alright guys, welcome back. I kind of struggled to fit everything into one frame here, but I managed to do it. In total here, there is 16, wait, hold on. yeah, there is 16 figs here in total. Also, all these guys came with hands, but I just took them all out because that's how I like to do it. I like to sand down all my hands before I put them back in. But yeah, let's start out first with the accessories. So I got 13 helmets. I got 8 of the Summer Oak helmets and 5 of the Autumn helmets. PBB just made their own, which is really nice. I got 8 summer ones because I need them for the last release. They're Summer Oak figs, so that's why I got so much. And also, this is how the summer... Here, hold on. Let me get a stand here. This is how the summer helmet looks on their summer figs. So really nice. Goes really well with their Summer Oak release. And also, as you'll see, it fits really well for the dot bodies, dot 44 bodies. But anyways, that's the helmets. And now let's get right into the bodies. So the first body here is your bog standard Car 98. And immediately, like, first impression of the Dot 44, wow, I'm just absolutely blown away. There's like no gloss whatsoever, which is super nice. Very simple. It blends really well, looks like the real deal. And keep in mind, this is the lighter version of Dot 44. Now, people debate if that's like an actual intended variant, or is it just a manufacturing difference, like based on the factory, or is it like a faded version of Dot 44? I'm inclined to believe that it's just a factory variation. They just made it slightly differently, so yeah. And I got 3 of those guys, so here's 2 more, just for squad building. Next up here is your basic plain Dot 44. Nothing on him, so you can use this as like a POW or a crewman. And also, all these guys have 360 degree printing. 380 degree, what the heck? What am I saying? Next body here is a captured PPS with the Soviet stick mags. You can use the PPS H41 with stick mags, or the PPS for this guy. And also he has the Summer Oak Zelp on there. But yep, looks super nice. Moving on here, we have arguably the most important guy of the squad, the machine gunner. And he's a private first class, so slightly higher rank. But once again, just a basic machine gunner kit, which I am not complaining about. Looks super nice. Next up here is the machine gunner assistant. So Car 98, but with a spare machine gun barrel and an extra belt of ammunition. And once again, he looks super, super nice. Love that. Next up here is the engineer boy. And he's rocking a newer design for the engineer pouches. There are more on the side this time, and it looks freaking awesome. You can see the side of it and the front of it as well. The Germans would call this the Pioneer, but in English that is the Engineer. and he just like builds fortifications, helps destroy hard targets, set up fortifications, set up traps, stuff like that. Next up here is just your regular PPSH. Nothing too special. Pretty basic. Next up here is the medic. Always nice to get another medic. And I really love Parabellum bricks. 360-degree printing for the armband. It's super nice. Very, very good job on this. So yeah, super nice. Just a basic medic. It's got 2 water bottles there. Next up here is just your standard G43. Nothing too special on this guy. He does have the higher rank. I forget what the rank is in the British or American armies, but yeah, just a slightly higher rank. And next up here is the MP40, and he has even slightly higher rank, and he has a Iron Cross there. But once again, pretty basic. Nothing to write home about. I mean, the focus of this release is the camouflage, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. Like, this looks like an actual camouflage. Like, this blends in pretty darn well. Next up here is the STG. So this guy is actually an NCO. You can tell by the arm there, the 2 bars. So this is your non-com in the squad. But yeah, he looks super nice. Also has an Iron Cross. And yeah, super nice. Next up here is the Officer Boy. Now the officer looks freaking amazing. He has the insignia on the collar tabs, and he has the arm right there. That tells you he's an officer, but you can also see it on the collar. He has boots. He's got the officer's belt. Just looks really, really nice. Also has the map case on the side there. Yeah, just a really sweet, officer fig. The only thing that sucks, some people really don't like the censored electrician symbols, but Parabellum Bricks is in Germany, so they have to do this. It's German law, so I totally understand. And to be honest, it doesn't bother me. And it can probably be pretty helpful if you want to do like posts or something. If you're gonna do a lot of posting and try to spread your content, it's just safer to censor it in some way. But the really nice thing about this Dot44 release is that all of them don't have any runes. So there's technically no censoring going on here. I mean, there is on the belt, but that's just such a small thing you wouldn't notice anyways. But yeah, that's Officer. Super nice fig. Love it. And now moving on to the 2 special boys. So the first one here is this guy. And I'm not sure what to call him. I guess I would just call him like a scout. He's got the binoculars with the rifle pouches and the pistol sidearm there. He also comes with the head and the helmet, by the way, same as the other guy. And I believe the head is exclusive to this minifig, which is pretty cool. And also he does come with a WW2. And this guy was based on a real picture, I think at a museum or something. He's based on a real loadout, and the mannequin or the person was holding a WW2, so that's why he comes with it. But yeah, it looks super nice. Honestly, it might be my favorite fig of this release, but I don't know. Super nice though. And next up here is this boy. Now what's really interesting about this guy is that this guy is a HERE officer, so he's not an electrician. And once again, this guy is based on a real photograph. Sometimes Wehrmacht officers would get their hands on electrician camouflage and just repurpose it for themselves. When people say like, oh, you know, this camouflage is only for the electricians, that's not technically strictly true, and it also goes the other way. Like sometimes, although less so, like you can see electricians with splinter camouflage. I think that only goes for like the electrician Fallschirmjägers, and very, very, very rarely maybe you can see them with some sort of splinter gear, like a Zeltbahn or something, I don't know. But mostly it's the other way around, where the Wehrmacht is using the electrician camouflage. And don't even get me started on the Hermann Goering Panzer divisions. Those guys, they use both equally. A ton of electrician camouflage with Luftwaffe splinter and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy's really cool, really pretty niche, but really cool to see. And yeah. But wait, don't go. There is a reason why I'm still filming. Let me move the camera here, move the lights. I didn't announce this at the beginning of the video. I wanted to keep this a surprise, and I want to keep this kind of low-key, because this has been worked on for a while. But I got a commission from them. Oh, come on, please focus. Oh, you can't really see. I gotta move these guys up. But yeah, I got a commission from Bellum Bricks. I will go ahead and talk about these guys. Though I won't go too in depth. I'll just talk about the backstory of the commission and stuff like that. But let's start right and go to left. So just a simple 5 fig commission that me and my friend did. So all these guys are 1 out of 2. There's no other copies of them that exist. They are all on Old Dark Gray, which is pretty awesome. And I gotta say, the designs for these guys is absolutely insane. And when I say my friend, he is, and I'll put it on the screen here. His Instagram is at IamJustHereForCustomPlastic. He's very well known in the community. Helps out so many people, just with knowledge and uniform references and stuff like that. And he basically did all of the design work for this, especially the last 3. The first 2 here, well, we both wanted to do this officer. So this guy is just a regular Wehrmacht officer. However, he has a summer tunic, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else too special about him. And I also made a, oh, please focus. What are you doing, camera? All right, there we go. I also made a hat and hair mod for him. I tried painting on the piping. Doesn't look as good as using electrical tape. My painting skills still have a ways to go, but I think it has definitely come a long way, and it's definitely it's definitely usable. Doesn't look that bad on this guy, but yeah, Wehrmacht officer with summer tunic, absolutely awesome. What a banger of a fig. Moving on here, and this might be, although I don't think I really like one of these guys, but I think this guy might be my favorite of this commission. So this guy is just a regular Wehrmacht soldier, but with a MAB 38 pouch, and that's pretty much it. He has the M40 uniform, or M41, I'm not sure, but with the collars open. And this guy is just kind of meant to be like in Italy in 1943 or 1944. And I gave him the amazing brick soldier painted MAB 38 with a Valiant Bricks helmet. And also, I just really want to do this. I think this is really cool. Check this out. Boom. You got like an American that fought in Italy in 1943, and you got this German with a captured MAB 38. Dude, these guys would be so sick in a mock. Man, I really want to do that. That would be great. But yeah, I just wanted to show them together. The Italian campaign does not get enough love at all, to be honest. But it was a very important campaign. It diverted a lot of resources for the Soviets and for the invasion of France in '44. Although the campaign in Italy was generally a slog, just fighting through mountains. They would reach a defensive line, fight there for months. The Germans would pull back, and then the whole thing would repeat. In the Battle of Monte Cassino, oh man, not a fun time. But yeah, let's move on to the, I guess, second part of this commission. So the first part is just like some here guys that I really wanted. I just wanted another officer. There's weirdly just hasn't been a lot of like Wehrmacht officers out there, so there needed to be another one. And I also really wanted a here soldier with a MAB 38. But yeah, moving into the second part here, this part is way more unique. Not saying the Italian submachine gun is unique, but this part is super unique. And by the way, the helmets here on all these guys are not from Bellum bricks. These are from another brand. So if there's like any German authorities that are looking at this, Bellum bricks did not make this helmet, so it's uncensored. But you may be asking, what is this? What the heck is going on? Why does this guy have blank collar tabs? And why does he kind of have like a weird setup, like a putty and stuff like that? Well, all of these guys are SSVT. So what SSVT is, they are basically the SS before the, well, they are basically the Waffen SS before the Waffen SS was even a thing. And I will line them all up here. These guys are absolutely badass and fantastic. So yeah, these guys are basically just super early war Waffen SS. And if you look at the pictures of them in 1939 and 1940 in Poland and France, that's where they mainly fought. You can see them without collar tabs, although in France you can see some of them start to show up with electrician runes. So I'm not sure what's going on there. To be honest, I'm just speaking off the cuff here. If you want to learn more about these guys, go to my friend at I am just here for custom plastic on Instagram. He will do a post about these guys soon or maybe later, depends. But he will explain much more about the history of these guys and the unit and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy's the NCO non-com. He has a really interesting like single strap belt setup, which is super cool. And I also really like his gaiters or his puttees. And he has a unique submachine gun pouch for the MP28 here, the MP34 or whatever. And also you can see the arm there. I believe that just says Germania. That's what the SSVT wore. And if you believe I'm wrong, feel free to go into the comments and correct me. And my friend will be down there. He will help correct me if I make any mistakes in this video. But yeah, this is the NCO. Super, super nice fig. Moving on here. This guy is just like a regular soldier, just a higher rank. Although the really unique thing about this guy is the straps and the Mauser pistol here. So yeah, he can actually equip a Mauser, which is super cool. And also a really cool thing is you can see the plane tree Zeltbahn on the back. That's really interesting. First time we are seeing a Parabellum Bricks plane tree, because this is early war, so that's like the only camouflage that they would have. But yeah, this guy is super cool. Pretty bare bones, simple, but super freaking awesome. And also, I would just like to point out, look at the tunic here, and you can't really see the bottom pockets. That's because this is an earlier type of tunic from the M40. It's different from the M36. I think it's called the M37 tunic or something. Not sure. But yeah, it's just a different style of tunic that the SSVT use. Now on this guy, you can clearly see one pocket here, and it's just a really small pocket, while the upper pockets are just the same pockets, the regular ones. And this guy has a gas mask slung across the front there. He also has a captured pistol on the side, which is super nice. I forget what type of pistol that is, and I don't want to say what it is. Could be a high power, but I am not sure. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah, this is just your basic Kar 98 rifleman. And once again, he has the blank collar tabs for the SSVT. But yeah, let's just line all these guys back up here. My friend, I am just here for Custom Plastic. He did all the work on this. These guys went through countless revisions and revisions on the revisions. And it took a while. It took many months, but how this turned out, I think it looks absolutely freaking awesome. And it's really cool to have the earliest Waffen SS, even though these guys aren't Waffen SS. Yeah, super cool. And yeah, what else do I say? Please go and check out I am just here for custom. Oh gosh, I'm stumbling his name or his handle. At I am just here for Custom Plastic. Yeah, just a excellent job and such a badass commission. And no, I will not shut up, and I will glaze these guys forever. The only thing that kind of sucks about these guys is you can only use them in a 1939 Poland mock or a 1940 Invasion of France mock, which is actually pretty cool. There's not enough Battle of France stuff, especially with the electricians in there, because they did take part. They were at that point in the war, they were very small. Like a division or two. I think there was like another division or something. like the first SS and maybe the second or third. I'm not sure. I have no idea. But still very small. And it would be really cool to like show these guys because it shows the progression of that organization. Very bad organization, by the way. I don't support it at all. And to be honest, if you think I do, you're pretty dumb. So shouldn't even be here. But yeah, that's enough rambling. My voice is pretty tired now. I need to go and run 2 miles and then cook and do all that stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.